Hey, welcome to the recession. I hope you're not participating. You know, if we look at our economic cycles historically, well, more millionaires are usually made during a recession or even a depression. During our last major recession, let's call it, you know, the number of millionaires in the U.S. actually jumped to over 9 million. Now, the last couple of years, that number has gone down a little bit, but we're still talking. Right now, there are over 7 millionaires in America. Not only millionaires, but multi-millionaires. And that is a lot of money. You know, every dollar you're ever going to make is in someone else's hands right now. So, you want a life-changing question? A little advice? You know how you get the money out of their pocket into yours? You know what you do? You serve them. That's right. You serve them. Just think. The better and more precisely you serve their needs, the more money you're going to make. Now, wrapping up a hamburger and putting it in a handy bag is serving you, right? So is removing a brain tumor. Now, one of these guys makes a lot more money than the others, right? Because he serves them better. That's the secret to life and to getting riches. Serve your customers. Even in this recession, you can't stop marketing. You know, the really smart businesses are marketing even more now, and in new ways. Let's take social marketing, for instance, a brand new channel for you. And by the way, if you're wondering about the title of this video, it just proves my point. You see, affluent people in our society, they like certain things certain ways. One of the things apparently they like is black toilet paper. I know, I didn't know it existed either, but guess what? It does. And black toilet paper sales this year, so far, are up 27%. Now, do you think someone who uses black toilet paper is going to be worried about you having the cheapest price in town? Now, I'm not saying you should change your whole business model to go after those 7 million Americans that have a net worth of over $1 million, right? 2/3 of which, by the way, are self-employed. Well, just don't fall in with the lemmings that believe that right now there's no sales to be had, and, you know, you're not trying to conserve your way to prosperity, are you? Let me say that again. You're not trying to conserve your way to prosperity. You just have to get more creative. You know, there are only 3 ways to grow any business. Here they are. You got to get more customers who pay you more money, more often. That's it. There's only 3 ways. You know, in our principle-centered marketing coaching program, we spend days and days on some of these principles, but I really like to give you some value right now. Ways that help your business immediately. Some highlights for you that you can implement right away. Let's talk about the second way to grow your business, which is to get customers to pay you more money. Sounds good, doesn't it? In other words, increase your unit of sale. Now, what would it mean to your business if you could get your average customer to make a, let's say, a 10% larger purchase? They spend 10% more when they come into your store, your office, or even online, right? Well, your sales would go up 10%. But your profits could jump as high as 20, 30, or even more percent. Increasing your sales. And guess what? You're not increasing your expenses anymore. You know what that makes it? Free money. Here's the first strategy for getting folks to spend more money with you. You ready? Ask. You know, the number of businesses I deal with that don't take this simple approach still amazes me. Let's say you own a restaurant. The couple comes in and orders a meal, right? Don't you think it makes sense to ask them if they'd like an appetizer or a dessert? Maybe you own a computer store. Somebody comes in and buys a computer. Do they need a printer or software or something else? Many businesses just fail to ask, even though for the customer it's the next natural and logical step. If you're adding value, pleasure, performance, or bettering the lives of your customers, guess what? You have an obligation to offer them more products or services. And if you don't ask, you're not serving your customers or your business, and you're going to get what you deserve: mediocrity. No customer loyalty, no repeat purchases, and that means you have to repurchase customers over and over again. The most expensive way to do business. Now, it's always good to have 3 or 4 offers that complement what the customer has already purchased, and then price them in descending order, like car dealers, right? Most expensive first. Now, we're kind of touching on another couple of marketing principles here that we teach, the upsell and the cross-sell process, but that's for another video. Another strategy for customers to pay you more money, more often, as a matter of fact, wait for it, raise your prices. Royce, have you heard about the recession? I'm not participating. Well, Bill across the street will kill me on price at the supermarket. You know what? Customers in these times do want a good deal. First and foremost, though, they want value. People are scared right now. They're taking longer to decide on a purchase, maybe researching it more, but especially in these times, they want value. And there's also a difference between what people want and what they say they really want. Let's say we're dealing with a parts purchasing agent, a guy that purchases parts for a large manufacturer. Ask him what he wants. He's probably going to say, the best price. In reality, on-time delivery and defect-free products are what he really wants, right? If he gets no parts or the parts are defective, he's got a bunch of people standing around the production line doing nothing. People want what they really want, even if they don't know it on a conscious level. It's your job to provide for them the value and explanation of what that value is. Okay, Scary Cat, let's talk about pricing. I'll use a couple of photographers as examples. One of our clients, Earl, had an okay photography business. You know, part of our principle-centered marketing coaching program deals with a competitive pricing scale. First, you do know how much your competitors are charging, don't you? If not, go shopping. If you're too familiar, have somebody else go shopping for you. So we asked Earl, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is the highest price, where his services fell. He admitted he was at a 1. The next level of his competition was at a 5. Now, Earl was working out of his house. He had low overhead, not much expenses. He felt bad about charging more prices. We immediately had him raise his price to a 4. Now, he'd still be the cheapest guy in town, but guess what? He was quadrupling his profits. He was also better able to serve, remember that word, his customers. Better digital cameras, better processing. It really worked out for him. Here's one last strategy for getting customers to pay you more money. Give them a choice. Now, the magic number is 3. 3 selections are a magic number, like good, better, and best. Raylene is another photography client. She's got a great photography studio. She just wasn't happy with her bank deposits, as I know a lot of us are. Well, she came to us, and at the time, she was offering one standard photo package at one price. Let's say, I can't remember, but let's say it was $60. So when she began giving customers choices, the magic took over. Her good package dropped to $55, right? Her better package went from $60 to $80. And her best package was, I believe, $125. Now, tests have shown that by giving customers 3 selections, the number of people who selected the middle price range is astounding. It's amazing. Now, though she sells more middle packages than any others, well, guess what? Which proves the point, right? A lot of people are now buying her best package. Remember, her middle package, which she's selling more of than she ever was before, she's making $20 more in each transaction. And as I said, a lot of people are now buying her best package at $125. You know why? Simply because she's offering it to them. Well, I hope you've received some value from this yourself. And more marketing principles that work for any business are coming very soon here. Lots more free information on our website, by the way, profitlizard.com. Our slogan is helping you get more customers who pay you more money, more often the fastest and most cost-effective ways possible. My name is Royce Blake. So glad you checked us out, and check us out online, all right? It'll help you grow your business, I promise.